Alright, welcome to another session of EMS app review. Right now we're going to go ahead and go over the 101 last minute study tips from Limmer Creative. This really is a fantastic app that they've done here. It's very simplistic in how it is, but there's a lot of information. This was done, I believe, in collaboration with EMS1, and they went through a lot of information to figure out where paramedic students felt like they needed the most help. And this was the product, and this is one of Limmer's free apps. He has this for paramedics as well as another one for EMTs, and it really is pretty helpful. Like I said, it's rather simplistic. There's not a lot of components to it, but the information in there is very valuable. So we can go ahead and we can click on Challenge Me, which will give you a variety of 10, 30, or let's say maybe 50 questions. Or we can go ahead and do the last minute study tips. And this is very much like a flashcard review. It gives you, card one, and it is in no specific order. Every time you log in, it's in a different order. This one, start out, what is the range for normal QRS axis? If you don't know, you can go ahead and you can click, the short answer, and it gives you, anywhere between -30 and +90 degrees. And then you can either, continue on with this triangle over here, or you can say you mastered it. So as you're going through, it will no longer appear. Here you have to differentiate DKA and HHNS. Again, short answer. You can go through. It gives you a pretty thorough. Sorry about that, guys. Gives you a pretty thorough description of the two. The big differences with the ketones, the Q-smalls, things like that. And then say I felt like I needed a little more review, I can just hit that triangle and keep on going. So we'll go ahead and end this session. There are 101 cards on there. And then we'll go on over to the challenge me. We'll go ahead and do a 10-question review. This question is, what is the formula for determining the mean arterial pressure? And, there are two different formulas out there. The one that they're using is the diastolic blood pressure plus 1/3 of the pulse pressure, and very reasonable to do so. And we can go ahead and say we mastered that. That card will not show up again. We've got 9 more to go. What EMS medications may be used to treat beta blocker overdoses? And then that's our glucagon. It gives you a little bit, doesn't go into too much detail, it doesn't go into this full elaboration. It's just a very quick, glucagon, and there may be less on an ambulance than what's required. It doesn't talk, about the effects, and it doesn't go into the pharmacokinetics. It's just a very brief review. Go ahead and end that. In the bottom down here, you've got your history. It gives you the different things you've done, how many cards you've done, all that good stuff. You can go ahead and email your results if you wanted to send it to your instructor, or you wanted to send it to yourself, friends, anything like that, which is pretty nice. As far as the settings, you can reset the history, reset your, what you've mastered if you wanted to start again from the beginning. As far as about it, as I said, it's from Limmer Creative. Daniel Limmer does a great job with this. He's also, been a lead author on multiple textbooks, and he's a very well-established author in the EMS community. And then you can go ahead and follow him on a variety of social media. As I said, there's not a lot to this app. It is very, very simplistic, but there's a lot of information, which makes it very valuable. And the fact that it's free, this is a fantastic thing for any paramedic student to have as they're preparing for their national registry exam. As always, this